So I thought I was the only one who has been saying this thing. I am glad now that somebody like Mikel Obi has come out to share the same idea as me. He has come out to say the same thing that I've been saying. He said that if you're an African waiting to get called up in a country like an European country and they don't call you up, just remain there. Don't come back and say, please, I want to come and present you as an African country or as an African player. Don't come back and do that. Just remain there. Because you cannot stay up to your 29 years, they don't call you there, you now come rushing to an African country that want to represent us. Don't do that, just remain there. A quick example is Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams was so talented, he was playing in Atletico Bilbao. Most of his prime years, he was busy waiting for Spain call-up. It was when he got to 27 years, 28, 29, he now knew that they weren't going to call him again. He was passing his prime. He now came to Ghana and say, please, I want to come and represent you people. Just imagine. Just imagine what the Spanish people will be thinking now. That, oh, you have a second option, which is Ghana, which is Nigeria, which is any other African country. They'll be saying it, that your country is, and this is the way those people will be treating us. Because they'll be seeing us like a place for second option. Because even the players that are representing us are using us as second option. A quick example again is Ademola Lookman. When he played Europa League final and scored a hat-trick and won it, do you know what Peter Crouch came out to say? He said, if you had waited a little, you would have gotten a call-up from England. What is the meaning of that statement? What is the meaning of that statement? Is that not a direct insult? So the Nigeria he came to represent now is not a good country. The Nigeria he came to represent now, he shouldn't have represented in Nigeria. There's nothing good in Nigeria. That's the meaning of that statement. What a direct insult. This is because of the way the players are handling things like this. This is the way the players are. If I was to be the FA of any of all these national countries, or if I were to be the FA, any of them, I will not allow any player that has rejected my country to come back to come and play. If we go for you and you say you're not coming to play for us, there is no way you will come back to play for us. Stay there. Stay there. A lot of people will be saying because the countries that they're representing are better than the one you want them to represent. How would you want them to come and represent a country like Nigeria when they have options like England, Italy, France, and the rest? What of the European players themselves? You hardly see a situation where they will leave their own country and go and represent another country. The European or the South Americans, they always come back to their own countries. No matter how big the country that is calling them, most of them come back to their own countries. Take for instance now, Lionel Messi. When he was coming up, everybody knew that this guy was going to be one of the best players in the world. Spain did everything they could to make sure Lionel Messi represented Spain. As of that time, Spain had one of the golden generations. Messi saw these things, but he chose to play for his own country. He chose to play for his own country, Argentina. As of that time, Spain were one of the best in the world that time. They even went ahead to win the World Cup in 2010 without their squad, that their generation. 2010, 1 Euros, 2008 and 2012. Messi saw this thing and still went to Argentina and he won the thing there. A lot of people will be saying that Argentina is a bigger country, bigger footballing country than Spain. That was why he chose there. What of Erling Haaland? What of Erling Haaland? Haaland was born in Leeds, in England, Leeds, United Kingdom. His father played there, so they gave birth to him there. So he has every right to represent England. As a matter of fact, Southgate, who is the England national manager or their coach, came to meet Erling Haaland and told him, come and represent England. Come and represent England. Haaland looked at everything and said, no, I am going to present my country, Norway, which we all know that Norway is not a big footballing nation. In fact, now, Norway itself, they have not even played Euros. I'm not sure they played Euros. Ordinary to qualifiers for Euros, they are not playing. Tottenham to qualify for World Cup. Most of these African countries said that you guys are rejecting, are qualifying for AFCON back to back. Most of them are playing World Cups. But instead, you're refusing them. Norway that Haaland chose. Norway doesn't play Euros. This last Euros, they did not qualify to play. If they qualify to play Euros like this, you see jubilation everywhere. But he chose that country over England. Is that country better than England in terms of football? Haaland is a player that you cannot keep on the bench in England. There's no way you keep Haaland on the bench in England. What will happen in that England team is that they will relegate Harry Kane from the striking position to the number 10 role, just behind Haaland. That's where Harry Kane will be playing. But Haaland will break into that team and he will play. And there's a better chance of him winning the World Cup in England than Norway. There's a better chance of him winning the Euros in England than Norway. But what did he do? He rejected England and went to his country, that is Norway. So what are people saying? That if it was European players, would they choose the smaller country over the bigger countries? Are you not seeing them? You will hardly see a situation where they will choose a bigger country over their own countries. They like to represent their own. So why is our case different? Why is our case different? And the kind of treatment that they will give you in the African country, you enjoy it. Look at Lookman now. See the way they are praising him, they are hyping him. Will they give him that kind of treatment there? Look at what's his name? Tammy Abraham, that went to represent England. After one competition, they stopped using him. Who knows him now in England? Tomori, the same thing. If those players had played for Nigeria now, do you think that they would have stopped calling them till now? They would have been calling them. You know, they would have been calling them, and the country would have been acknowledging what they are doing. But in all those their countries that you guys are rushing to go and present, how many times are they acknowledging you? The other time Saka missed penalty in Euros, we all saw what they did to him. So these are the things. If you know you're not going to play for an African country, remain there. It is not when they don't call you, you check your time. Oh, it's like I will not play in international football anymore. Spain don't want to call me, England don't want to call me, France don't want to call me. I remember that I can represent South Africa. I remember I can represent Ghana. I remember I can represent Sierra Leone. I remember I can represent Morocco. I remember I can represent Nigeria. You now call their FA and say, yes, I am ready to play for you people. Don't play. Stay there. Without you, we can still be doing well. It is because of you people that are making them to look us like this. If you guys will bluntly tell them that you will not play for them, then we know that you are for us. You can't continue using us as second options. You can't do that. Let them know that at the age of that 19 or 20, when you want to choose and you don't choose Nigeria, you remain there so that we can be able to use you during your prime days too. It's not when you stay there, you don't get called up during 29, 30 years, you now come. We want to start using our players as fresh as possible so that we can get the best out of them too. Look at Yamal now, 16 years representing Spain. Can't we have a very good player at 16 representing our own countries? Can't we have that? Is it a crime for us to have that? Please, if you know that you are not going to represent Nigeria or Ghana or any other African country, just remain there. Don't wait till when they don't call you up at 30 or 29 or 30 something. You now start looking for how to come and use us as second option. If I have told, just this video should just get to the FAs of all the countries so that they will know. Let them stop using all those people again. Because as of that age self, I'm not sure there's more to play. Highest one international competition and they are done. They will not give us their best self. They will just be using us as, hey, let me just have an international career, finish. Let me see if I can win anything. That's just what they are doing. So please make sure you share this video so you can get to a lot of people, and follow me. If you're not following me, hit the follow button, and God will bless you. Thank you so much for watching.